Hey guys, welcome to our channel. This is Audrey,
This is Adrian.
and today we're going to talk about Cuba Varadero, one of our best trips that we did, no?
It was probably definitely one of the best. One of my only trips. I haven't been to
Oh
too many places.
yeah, it
I've been
was your
to,
first trip.
yeah,
Our first trip together for
to get for
sure.
sure. I've been around North America, but I've never really left. I've never been on a plane before.
Oh, that was great. That's why you didn't even want to sit beside the
The window.
the window.
Not even on our second trip. I'm not really into that yet. So, yeah, so we're gonna get into it right now. Don't forget to subscribe to our video, like, share,
Comment.
yeah, and help us to get to our 1,000 followers, where we're gonna be giving away $500 cash to one of y'all lucky people out there.
That was our day one. We're already there. First little picture that's right outside the airport. We got there, it was a little bit late, so it was already getting dark.
Yeah, definitely. The air felt different. It felt like a whole new world.
Super hot
It was super hot, but I adjusted pretty well, pretty fast.
for someone that's from Canada. It's super
Yeah,
cold
I
in
like the
here.
AC. I don't like it to be cold, but I like AC when it's hot.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So we actually had a package. So we had the plane tickets, transfers, and resorts all inclusive. And we were inside our transfer, going from the airport to the resort, which makes everything easier. You don't have to worry about it. It's from the airplane company. So no worries to be like, I don't know, like mugged. That's what you call it?
Yeah, mugged, hijacked, anything like that. So we ended up exchanging some money, as you guys just seen. Bad idea. I think take some time before you exchange anything, because you get a deal later on in the while you're on your trip.
Yeah, I will also say that if you have American dollars, it's much more worth it than trying to exchange. And plus Canadian dollars, our lowest bill is like $5, right, babe?
Yeah.
So it gets a lot when you're tipping people. Like we actually spend a lot of money tipping, and maybe, you know, they actually like exchanged. The exchange rate was also probably on the wrong way because it was too confusing to change from Canadian to American
Yeah,
to
and
Cuban pesos.
I'm pretty good at math, but like, when you have a certain amount of tequila and you're enjoying yourself, those numbers get a little bit wonky. So I would just exchange to dollar bills that are American, preferably a lot of ones. Take some fives, take some 20s. You don't even need nothing really over 20s
Yeah, that's
to
true.
enjoy yourself. Don't bring any Canadian money if you're from Canada. They're not gonna want your loonies and your toonies. They're gonna look at you like you're crazy. So yeah, that's friendly advice for you guys.
Yeah, and if you truly want to exchange for a little bit of like Cuban pesos, I would say just exchange a little bit. Go do your activity, give them the tip that you want to give them, and then exchange as you go. Don't try to exchange all your money,
No,
because you might actually not use it. We actually came back with some Cuban pesos.
exactly.
Yeah, just a lesson right there. So this is the lobby of our beautiful resort. Like we said, like we came a little late, so that was in the dark. It's still very beautiful. Then we went to eat. We're super hungry. The buffet was almost closed, right, babe?
Yeah, so we rushed in there, stacked up some plates of food before we started partying, as you can see. Yeah, we started familiarizing ourselves with the building and the amenities, checking out our surroundings, what's the in place to be, what's the in things to do for the night. And yeah, it was a very nice experience from the onset. The drinks were amazing.
The bar was cool. It was 24 hours. You could drink all night, all day, all morning.
Which is crazy.
The room here in our resort, Cuba Varadero Adoro Star. So here is our room. This is the bathroom. Oh, look at our outfits, matching as usual. There's a toilet there, a tub, a little mirror here. There's like a little, not a little, it's a huge closet. I'm not going to open it because it has a little mess there. So this is the room.
Huge bed.
The bed is huge. You actually lay on it. That's why it's not even like that straight. Has a little nice design. You have a little table here. You have another table here. So it's very cute and neat. Have a TV. Oh, look at what they made for us.
Beautiful.
Isn't that cute?
But this
And then this is the view. This is our view, guys. Isn't this absolutely beautiful? It's a beautiful day to be on vacation. Here are we. This is the entrance, guys.
It was actually really windy at that time, but here's the entrance of the resort. Now you guys will see it during the daylight. It's beautiful. It's very open, so there's a lot of natural light going to the lobby. You can chill in there. There's bars in there.
Yeah, there's several bars. There's a bar right there. You go downstairs, there's another one. There's a one around the corner. There's food 24/7. You get hungry 5 in the morning. Don't worry, the people there will take care of you. I couldn't complain about anything throughout our stay. It was really amazing from the start to finish. I'm sure you could say that you had a good time too, right, beautiful?
Yeah, the service was good. The food was good.
Yeah.
Um, the hours are amazing because it's 24/7 for everything.
Which is crazy because a lot of places they close at 2, so you have to
Yeah.
like sneak your drinks into your room and the party ends, like I was partying with people like 3 4 in the morning. You come out,
Yeah.
there's a set of people hanging, playing music, dancing, literally all night long.
This is a beautiful view that they have there right from the lobby.
Yes, that was amazing. I like that little squiggly line thing.
We took a little pictures for a shoot with our matching outfit.
And they had a lot of old school cars. There's not a lot of shipments. I didn't actually see much shipments at all of anything modern. So I kind of felt like I was time traveling a little bit to like the 80s with the
Yeah.
drop tops and all of that stuff like that. But it was a cool experience. Like
An amazing ride.
sitting with the wind blowing in your face, the nice climate, amazing food, amazing people.
Oh, the people are great.
It's different. Like Canada, yes, we're very nice, but like they're very accommodating. Like they take your bags, put it where it is for you. The way they're always just so helpful. Like there's no hesitation to help. Sometimes I'm like, I'm okay. They're like, no, I got this. So like they really know how to take care of people. Like they're really good at that.
So we are here at downtown Varadero. We took a cab ourselves. We just took it from the resort, hop in, and decided to go visit what's around. It was only about like 10 minutes from my Star or something like that, right?
Yeah, 10 15 minutes. It wasn't that far. The city was very nice. The people once again were very friendly. They had beautiful murals all over the walls, on some of the walls actually. It was very nice to go shopping if you want some like souvenirs and stuff to bring back
Yeah.
to wherever you're coming from. So this was the first restaurant we went to outside of the resort.
The name is Bao Choi Restaurante.
It was truly amazing. Like the resort food was okay. Like I like the breakfast better than anything else. But this, I heard a lot of rumors like Cuba food's not the greatest, whatever. But this definitely changed my paradigm. It was amazing. The drinks were amazing.
The drinks were so yummy, and I'm not even like exaggerating. The liquors, the mixtures. For me, I was absolutely addicted to the pina colada.
Yes, definitely. And this lobster that we ordered, it was different and amazing. Like I've never had lobster that tasted in that exact flavor, but definitely we came back several times for it while we were on our vacation. It was so good.
They had so much pride into their lobster. They put so much love and always well decorated. So much flavor.
Yeah,
So much
an
flavor.
abundance of flavor, definitely. I could taste it when I just think about it.
Yeah, it was so good. I think that was the best lobster I've ever tried anywhere I went.
Yeah, for sure. I can totally agree. We had lobster like 20 different places.
Yeah.
Definitely is the number one for me as well. So right around the corner, there was a nightclub, disco. There was pretty much all outdoors. Beautiful music was playing throughout. They didn't have beer, so yeah, I started drinking pina colada as well. Definitely would have been nice if I had some American money, because the price I paid, I don't know. It took me for a ride with that one.
That one was pretty expensive, but it was yummy. Like I said, their drinks, their mixed drinks are so good. I actually drank a mix of every single drink you can imagine.
Definitely.
Like mojitos, caipirinha. I think caipirinha is in Portuguese, but caipirinha is with the lemon. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. The show was amazing.
Definitely, like they really knew how to entertain. Like it was our first like outing, like off of the resort, so I was pretty impressed with how they get down in Cuba, you know?
They take very much pride of their art, the show, how they treat tourists, because that area is like full of resorts and hotels, so there was a lot of tourists around, from the US, from far out, from Canada. We met a lot of people.
Definitely, there's a lot of Canadians there, Americans and all of that. It was truly amazing. So to start off day 2, we woke up like 5:36 in the morning. I don't know how I pulled that off, or any of us pulled it off with all
After
that
all
partying
those
last
drinks.
night. So Audrey and her crazy ass signed us up for, I swear it was like a 16-hour excursion. Now me and
We
my
had to visit the city, babe.
me and my dumb ass, I bought this new pair of leather loafers. Mind you, I've never been in this kind of heat. I've never been on a trip before. So I'm like, yo, I want to look fresh. Not knowing, walking in 16 hours, I haven't broken in my shoe. So my shoe was just hugging the hell out of my foot, like suffocating, it's choking my foot, choking my toes. Like I damn near had to use scissors by the end of this walk to cut my shoes open. Like I honestly, I was almost gonna go to the hospital. I'm like, I can't get my shoe off. But anyways, let's get to the the rest of the good parts.
So here we are in Havana. First off,
We're at the
Hemingway House. A very important figure of Cuban history.
Definitely. We don't know all the fun facts about it, but you definitely can take your time and Google it if you would like. It was very
Informative.
unique. Yeah, very informative. We learned so much that I don't know actually how much I learned by the end of it. 'Cause so much information. I actually have to go through these videos myself and like do my research because I haven't had time yet. But yeah, all I know, he was a very prominent person. He did a lot for Cuba. Like they really respect him down there. This is one of the homes he built and lived at.
Yeah, so they conserved everything. They actually barely moved anything. It's
Basically a
exactly
museum.
the way he left.
Yeah, it's basically a museum over there. So it was a very unique experience to see how someone that had some money lived back in the days.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was very unique, definitely. So yeah, we got some sugar cane as well, freshly squeezed. It's so refreshing with all that heat there.
Oh, it was so good.
You know, especially right after, you know, partying all night and then taking this long bus ride. It was so great to like have this sugar cane freshly squeezed for us. As you can see, freshly stirred, freshly drank. It was amazing. So this here is in the city. We're headed to the city of Havana, where we had all the old school cars pulled up. We took our pictures, hopped in the ride, looked at the scenery and all of that. But before we stopped, we actually went to this nice restaurant.
Yeah, it was a beautiful restaurant with seafood. Um, like I said, everything was inclusive on this excursion. So we had all these restaurants inclusive with drinks and food and a little show. That was actually very nice to watch.
Yeah, the
Oh, it
performance
actually
was
rained,
amazing.
so that's why we're back inside.
Exactly.
But you could actually sit outside if you wanted
It wasn't that bad. Like we could have survived the rain.
It was like few minutes raining.
Exactly. So they performed for us. It was crazy because this same guy, I think he was the one who was blowing the flute, ended up performing. Like later on, we went to a whole nother show, and he was performing there too.
Yeah.
These guys are some hard workers.
Hustlers.
They work hard. So I'm like, how did he end up here? This guy performs everywhere. Like we showed up 4 different spots. The same guy.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Or here's downtown Havana.
Yes, there's a lot of rich history there. A lot of like museums and all that stuff like that, and artifacts that were part of Cuban history.
So we went to this beautiful place. We actually do not remember the name, but don't worry. Just sign up for the full day excursion to Havana City and the cities around it, and you'll go there. It's actually very beautiful. This is actually made by hand, that wall over there. So that was great to see. Shortly after, we continued to walk around, and it was a long walk, guys. It's long. You need to be comfortable for this.
Wear
because
running shoes
This
that
is
you've wore
long,
several times before.
hot.
Wear some loose fitted clothing. Don't come there trying to be all fashionable and makeup and all this stuff. This was like in like their shops, like
Yeah.
the city and all of that. We met some cool people. Had some cigars
Cigars.
with the local people that kind of showed us around when they give us like a 45-minute
time.
break. As you can see, we enjoying their cigars, handmade. Did some dancing in the streets of Havana, which was really cool. I was being a little bit stush, but I started to loosen up. I wasn't drinking yet, so I'm always stush. When I give me a beer, I loosen up a little bit. Before that, I'm sophisticated or some crap. So yeah, did a lot of dancing, partying. Like these people have a lot of fun. Like they know how to enjoy themselves. They're not boring people at all. Definitely.
So this is more sightseeing. Here we were going to the second restaurant of the day. And look at how cool, guys. It was by the water as well. It had some nice food. Again, nice drinks. So this was the place.
It's actually the
At
third
nighttime,
Yeah.
we went to the castle. It's a big castle. They have a presentation in there. A lot of people go there. You get to see what happened. Was it a war?
I think there's some war that happened over there. It's called Castillo de San Carlos de la Cabana. So definitely that's part of the excursion. That was really cool. They shot the cannons, did a whole display. It was a very historical event that they're celebrating.
Yeah, it was the war because they showed us like they had the cannonballs and everything in there, and they showed us like each time when the war was going on and the city has to close. This is the little thing that they did, and then shoot the canyon for everybody to stay at home. Some sort of like long history line that there is in there, but that place was really cool for sure.
It was really cool, really beautiful. It was basically the end of our night for that night, so we got some cool pictures there, got to relax and all of that, and see the beautiful scenery. It was like the nights there wasn't cold at all. It was cool. Like it was good. Just make sure you guys have your bug spray.
Oh my god, the bugs.
So I thought that you're supposed to spray it on your hand and like gently wipe it on yourself, like it's like baby oil or something like that. No, you spray directly on the body. Just spray on your body, no wiping. Spray. I learned that the hard way. Looked like polka dot door all over my legs.
Yeah, that was bad. So here we are, day 3, another excursion. We decided to rent some jeeps to go around the city.
Which was pretty cool. Got to drive standard. I haven't drove standard in several years prior to this, so there's a little bit of a stopping and starting throughout the driving trip.
Sudden stopping, you should say.
Yeah, but I figured it out after a while. I got back in the groove. It's like riding a bike and dropping a few times.
Yeah, so we were on our way to like Rio Carimar in Matanzas to get to know a little bit, how to like drive a boat and all this fun stuff.
Snorkeling and all that good stuff that I guess we did to some extent or the other. So this was the beautiful part where we got to get on our own boat, and we actually drove a boat. Keep in mind, I don't even know how to swim, so I was actually surprised that I even participated in these things. Audrey never tells me. She's like, excursion? She doesn't tell me what the excursion is. So probably I would just like not be waking up and be like, oh, I had too much beer or something, I can't make it. But so I always end up with these places and it's like a crowd cheering me on. Yeah, do it, go, go. So peer pressure, guys, and I end up doing it. But like, if I had to plan doing this, I probably wouldn't have. But I don't regret it at all. I'm happy she did plan this.
Exactly, because I always plan things that are fun to do, so we're not bored. It's actually boring to stay in the hotel for like, if you're there for like a few days. Get to know the city. Let's go.
Of course, but they came to the snorkeling. I said, hell no.
Yeah.
Once I seen this, I'm
went
like,
by
no.
myself.
Like, I did the boat. This was like, I held the camera. I said, you know what? Maybe the next trip I'll try.
Yeah.
After I, like experience what I experienced on my last trip, I think maybe I could take another near-death experience at a lesser extent. So she enjoyed herself doing all of this. I enjoyed myself on the safety of the beach or whatever that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt safe.
I regretted so much for not bringing my camera, guys, that can go underwater. So I promise next time I will I'll go snorkeling with the camera because the view on the water is just amazing.
Yeah, definitely bring those underwater cameras, guys.
So here we are again in our way to go visit another city called Mayambeke. So we went through inside the little village there. Look at how nice and colorful everything is. You get to do some sightseeing. A lot of people were waving at us when we were passing by. It was nice.
Yeah, it's just like they knew we were coming. Definitely.
So here's the view, the beautiful restaurant.
Yeah, that was
and
like
the
dinner, I
cabanas.
think
Yeah,
so.
pretty much.
Yeah, it was really good. Actually, the food really surprised me over there. It was really nice. I'm not sure what the restaurant was called. It was just on the way. So stop the Jeep, hop out and eat.
Yeah, it was on top of a mountain.
Yes, definitely. And then we decided to go horseback riding. I don't even think that was part of the plan.
It wasn't.
We just
Saw the
away.
horses and went.
Exactly. So they were like kind of getting mad because we kind of held back everybody waiting in their cars for us to get there because they can't leave without the proper head count.
Well, it was us and some other people, so we're not the only
all
rebel.
The troublemakers, we were all over there enjoying ourselves. Definitely.
Took our car and here we are again going to another adventure.
In the city, the roads were developed. It was nice. So just on the back roads, huge potholes. And God, this part here was amazing.
Yeah, so this cave is actually Cave Saturo. It was packed. It's made of natural waters inside.
Yeah, it's a naturally made pool basically, where all the people from there like to go swim basically. But it was freezing cold.
It was super cold, but the middle of it, I think it's pretty deep.
Yeah.
So we just took some pictures, walked around, and then we stayed there for about 10 minutes.
That was enough.
And that was the end of the excursion. We just went back to the hotel. We took a picture with the sunset. It was beautiful.
Had a shower,
Got
changed
ready.
up, got ready to party. So this was
is
the
the
late
hotel,
night.
yeah.
The late night. They put on a performance.
Every single night,
Is it
pretty
every
much.
night? I think it was on
Pretty
the
much
weekends.
every night from
Yeah?
7 to 8 or something. There's always something
We
going
missed
on.
a lot of them because we were on excursions. So this one we didn't miss because it finished early. Not early, but it was all
Earlier.
day. So
Yeah.
it finished early. So yeah, there's some of the performances that we experienced there.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. And then we went to our own little performance ourselves.
Yeah, we went to the side once it was about to close, and I don't know, we just got the spirit of Cuba inside of us. So we had our own party, like literally, just me and her, well, like facing the club, and just dancing.
Having more drink.
Yeah, so on day 4, we decided to relax on the beach that was close to the hotel, or basically at the hotel. We decided to just hang out, have a few more drinks, play some games on the beach, take some pictures, talk to all the people, and
It was more like of a relaxing kind of day, trying to recover, get a little bit more of Cuba, but at the same time trying to recover from everything that we did.
definitely, because we didn't have too much time there. We had so much business to take care of back home. So definitely, I would plan to, when we go again, to take a much longer trip. At least I would say like 7, 8 days to fully
Yeah,
enjoy,
enjoy.
not feel like you're rushing. We did get a lot done. Like, based on all the video you could see, it's like we spent 8 days worth of days in 4 days.
Yeah.
So it was no time to really relax.
And that way makes it a little bit more tiring.
Yes.
On the 7 days, 8 days, you have time to like rest in between. We kind of cramped every single excursion on the 4 days, and so it was tiring. But I wouldn't change anything. It was an amazing
No,
trip,
it
right,
was
babe?
super amazing. Like for my first experience on a plane and taking a trip, definitely it was amazing. Before I even left, I was planning our next trip.
Yep. Thank you so much for watching our video. I hope you like it. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. If you have any questions about anything on this video, if you went to Iberostar, if you're planning to go, if you went to Cuba, please comment here. We'll love to know how your experience went.
Definitely. Take care, everybody. See you guys again soon.